CTV family. Catch us live on your TV screens.
Yes, thank you so much 2V for giving us that amount of motivation. We need it weekly as well as the offshore guys. Make sure that you visit their waterfront so that you know what a yacht feels like. Have you ever been? I feel so sorry for those who have not. Because well, welcome to it, ladies and gentlemen. 0746500202. Yeah, got it. Is that WhatsApp line where you can share us your views, your thoughts, your opinions about the show. Please do not think as Ulwandile would advise you. Today, it is World Procrastination Day. And if you do not know what that is, let me think about it. See what I did there? I was procrastinating and giving you this information. So the procrastination is when you delay doing important things rather than uzenze zona. You are focused on trivial things, isn't it, that interrupt the ngqondo and makes you not do the things that you should be doing at school or at work, and ways that we can eliminate ezo zinto. Ususe disruptions ecaleni, take a walk, and do exactly what you need to do because they have negative connotations to your life. It could make your relationship with your friends, your family, your boyfriend or girlfriend suffer because you do not do the things that you're supposed to. Can you fail your examination because you thought that you're gonna study an hour later instead of doing it now? For more information, let's check this video before we get to Ulwa.
Procrastination, a terrible habit we all do. Well, most of us at least. I don't know, it's just something I can't discipline myself out of. It's almost a challenge, like what is the least possible time it would take for me to complete this task, you know? It's like when you play video games and there's that level where you have to kill all the enemies in a dungeon, disarm a bomb and save your friends before it explodes, annihilating all of you into oblivion. You wouldn't feel pressured or challenged if you had all the time in the world, right? Or if there was no bomb threat. Dude, untie us and let's get out of here! Yeah, but I want to kill all these enemies. They just keep respawning though! They're just gonna keep coming! Infinite experience? I think I even remember the first time I discovered procrastination. It was like discovering how to lie for the first time. Hey Dom, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine. Why? Oh, okay, just wondering. Holy shit, that worked. I used to be extremely diligent with my work as a kid, having strict Asian parents that put a lot of discipline towards education and whatnot. I had homework that was due like the next day, but a Dragon Ball Z movie was airing that night and my mom said, "Did you finish all your homework?" And I lied and said, "Yes. Sorry mom, if you're watching this, I lied to you when I was 10. The movie finishes and I was surprisingly exhausted afterwards, so I ended up passing out. I wake up and it's the next day. I started panicking over my incomplete homework, but after a minute I stopped. I pause and think. Okay, focus. So my worksheet is for French class. French isn't until after lunch. If I work on it while I eat, that might give me enough time to complete it. But wait, there's still the bus ride to school. I can work on it then. Also, second period is geography, and we probably won't be doing much today, so I can work on French when the teacher's not looking.
And what are your ways that you do goes if you procrastinate and go 0746500202. We need your advice so that we do not fall on that trap. Ekse_live both on Twitter and Instagram. On Facebook, Ekse Live. We've got the busiest floor manager. He goes by the name of Leslie Namhlanje. Like a bee. Seriously, as well as Vuyo, who is an artist by night, but Amini Uyifama, well, he's quite busy. He had a taste for the arts, and right now he has got a taste for something sweeter because he wants to turn Iguguletu into a honey hub. Let's see the king bee with his honey bees. Lauren, over to you.
Listen, I just love how he did our intro for
I
us.
know,
Like,
we don't have to say anything.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel like Lava has done it for all of us. The bees are in the building, and their business is titled Bees Move, because bees are going to be moving all around Gugulethu. Ladies and gentlemen, Vuyo, who is a farmer by night and an artist, rather a farmer during the day and artist by night, joined with Umli as well as Uzugisa, are going to be talking to us today about their business, which is all about making Gugulethu a little bit sweeter for everyone. So ladies and gents, thank you for joining us, and welcome to the show.
Oh,
Thank you, Sisom.
I think it's the ladies and gents when there's only gents in the studio.
I mean, we're the ladies. We got to welcome ourselves.
Exactly. Period. So now, Vuyo, you are the mastermind behind this. Walk me through your process and how this started. Because honestly, there's a juxtaposition. On one end, you're an artist. On the other end, you're in farming. I would have never seen that two combination coming. So walk me through that.
You know what? I hope that the time will allow us, but it goes further than that because I grew up as an artist. You know, at an early age, you know.
Can you just off your mic though?
At an early age, you know, whereby in the situation was my mother was running a shebeen and I have to perform for the people that were there. And so that power of being in front of people and performing grows up from there. But it fast track, I started music, you know, contemporary music, and then I got a chance right immediately after finishing at the college, you know, touring and doing like international theater and stuff for about like almost 15 years, you know.
Yeah.
So obviously when art industry is too seasonal, you know, there was that time that it hits the log, you know what I mean? And I had to keep myself, you know, grounded with something. And then I thought that, you know what, I learned agriculture at the high school. People were laughing at me. In Cape Town, there were no like much schools in the high school that were teaching agriculture. And with people were laughing at me, but that thing helped me in the future because I got to get to, you know, engage with the plants, growing food, keep me grounded because there's a lot of process happening when you're suddenly losing everything. I don't want to mention everything that people know, depression, because I don't want to give the name power. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So with that, obviously we have a challenge of like lack of access to land. We were using backyards. That's how we started. You know, so now after joining the FLAME program, which is financial literacy and micro enterprise, so I developed this model of beekeeping, thinking at the back of the mind that there are a lot of bees that we killed in the process. We were thinking that we're making honey. There were a lot of marigold around our area. And we used to live with bees. Everything was fine. But I don't know what went wrong. It means that we can still live with bees. And we cannot live without bees. People, they still don't understand that. For the fact that I didn't know that there was obviously there was no beekeeper that I know of around Guguletu, I thought that I must take a stand and teach my community how to preserve bees. There's a wonderful life with us and bees, yes. Even the food that we eat, there's a power of bees that they're doing in that food, you know. That's something that's small things that we don't realize. You think the plant is stressed, but the plant is not being pollinated anymore. You know what I mean, those things. Thank you.
I just love how unique and how important this conversation is. You know, when I saw the bio this afternoon, I was like, I'm so excited for this interview. And you're touching on so many important messages. Especially, I know earlier off camera, we had a conversation that people don't know if bees die, we're dead. You know, bees are so important. And I think it's natural to be scared of bugs or things that buzz. And people are like, oh, I don't want to. But there's so much beauty in bugs and in bees. So for you as the creative and as the videographer and the social media guy, what are you trying to have viewers in your community see through your eyes?
For us, since we, as Vuyo said, like artists by night and food and farmers by day, basically art and farming, we take it as like life-changing, I don't know, situations or things which we do. Because when it comes to food growing, it has a lot to do with like nutrition as well, because we are what we eat. Everyone needs food. And when it comes to art as well, art is in everyday life, like sound, whether creative, colors or something. So basically it's trying to bring some sort of light in our communities, because unlike enough, our communities are overloaded with negativity at the current moment. So by bringing art into it, agriculture, and bringing some content, which is like the guys we know, Tina, we local, like the guys we know, we local, he grew up here, like he has cameras, he's with Vuyo, they're busy with bees, there's business. So we're just trying to change even the sense of the things we do for the young children.
Mentality around it.
The mentality around it, like it's cool to like go check out bees, talk about bees, nice photographies, play music and that. So people, they start to see, even children in our community, no, I want to be like them. I want to do. So basically it's just to bring a certain feel from the content.
What is your role when it comes to you know, being in the bees movement?
So,
Your mic, please.
I've been working with
Just move your mic up.
farming, mostly organic farming, and I met Mr. Vuyo before I endeavored in this industry, and then from there I've been learning through workshops and meeting with other farmers around urban farming spaces. Yeah, so the focus is about food security, getting to plant within unused spaces, because there's so much spaces that are bare within the city, and those spaces could be used as in planting fruit trees, and that will attract birds and bees also. Yeah.
We've got so little time left. I know, I want to keep going. I know, crazy, right?
Yeah, unfortunately you have to stop, but we're going to put you guys' social media on our Facebook page, and then you guys make sure you check it out and find out more about bees. Right now, we'll do a quick ad break.
CTV family.